Good morning. Hey, thanks for stopping by. This is my video for what sold this week on eBay for July, first week of July 2017. And it was a good week. I mean, not as good as not a fantastic week, but it was a good week as far as sales go. I had a good week. I got a call this week to. Actually, my wife got a call this week for. Apparently, we're the only cleaning service in the area. Sure as hers is, and we're not. She's not. She's a kind of pretty much a one-woman thing, but it doesn't look that way when you look at when you find her via Google. So it seems like it's larger than that. So anyway. The call was for a Dollar General store that had actually burned down. A little girl had started a fire in the store, and it had burned down. And they just needed somebody. They needed somebody to come and clean the freezers out, get all the soda and the milk and the food and all that junk, and just throw it in the dumpster. So it was a pretty easy job. So, I just went up and did it. I made $600 for the day, so that was cool. So it was a good week that way. Yeah. Paid all my utility bills for the month and paid my credit card off, so that was cool. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that was one thing that happened cool this week. So anyway, I'm gonna get started on my sales, which were for this week. The first sale for this week was this pair of brass candle holder sconces. I had these around. Let's see. I listed them actually back in January 5th, and I paid $1 for the pair. Pretty sure I picked them up probably in a bag sale. I probably picked them up in a bag sale. So, yep, and I sold them, of course, July 1st, and I got $30. It was free shipping, but everything comes apart on those, so they break down pretty good. They don't fit in a flat rate envelope because the main section's too big, but they broke down well so that you didn't have to deal with a lot of dimensions. So it wasn't that much. It wasn't that expensive to ship them. So okay, next. $1 million bill. Nice, huh? Got this at that clean out that one house I did that was really smoky. So you can kind of see how brown the thing is, but yeah. So $1 million bill. I put it up at auction. I ran it at auction. Let's see. I didn't pay anything for it. Put it up in June. Yeah, so it was it sold the first week it was up. It sold July 1st. I got $2. $2 plus shipping. So hey, cool. It was just one of those interesting things to sell. So next. And this came from the Goodwill. I paid $2 for this. I listed it June 21st, sold it July 1st, and it sold for $20 free shipping at auction. Went at auction. So I mean, I listed it June 21st, but I didn't actually start the auction for a couple of days after that. So next, Filtrete. This was, I'm pretty sure, my last one. I don't have any more of these, unless there was another one sold this week. I don't know. I think this was the last one. So I paid $1 at Walmart. They were clearanced out. Had been clearanced out for a long time. And let's see, I listed it last November 17th last year. Sold it July 1st, and I got $30, $29.54, free shipping. Shipping on these surprisingly isn't that bad because they all sell it at they all ship at the £2 rate. So that was good. So next, light bulbs. I got these at Lowe's. I paid. Oh, there was actually 2 lots of 4 that sold. Then they're all gone. That was my 4th lot altogether. I sold 4 lots of 4 altogether, but this sale was for the last 2 lots. So there was 8 bulbs. I paid $2 a piece, so it was $16 for the bulbs. And I listed them July 19th last year, and sold them on July 1st. I got $40 plus shipping on them. Next, Gothic Treasure Trove. I thought this would sell a lot faster than it did. I just did. I thought it would sell a lot sooner. And I actually had it priced higher, and I changed the price and brought it down. But I paid $1 for it at the niche in a bag lot, and I listed it. I actually listed it November 18th, 2015. So a year and a half it took to sell, and it sold July 2nd for $10 free shipping, and it was between $3 and $4 to ship it. So not a big winner, but I didn't get no chicken dinner out of it. So next, serial murderers and their victims. I paid $1.29 for this at Goodwill. Prices were kind of weird. I listed it high. I thought it was high anyway, and I listed it June 6th, sold it July 2nd, and I got $15 plus shipping. I was happy with that. Next, I'm usually pretty much happy with all my sales, honestly, to tell you the truth. So next, these came from a house we cleaned out back to like February, a while ago. Anyway, they're used. It was free to me, so because we cleaned the house out. So there's 22 of them, and I listed them April 27th, sold July 2nd, and I got $30 plus shipping on these tapes. Next, Kennedy Dead newspaper. This came out I didn't pay anything for this. Came out of a house I cleaned up. It's a Newark Star Ledger. I have another paper like this from Newark, but that's not the Star Ledger though. It's a different one. But anyway, so this one, let's see. I paid nothing for it. Listed it June 21st. Sold it July 2nd. I got $10. I got one bid. It was an auction, so one bid, $10 plus shipping. So next, better than throwing it away. These knobs, I picked these up. Little property, I helped some folks clean some stuff out and got rid of all. I actually got rid of all the stuff that came from there. When I didn't go to the scrapyard, I gave away some furniture locally to some folks who could restore it, and because I don't mess around with that kind of stuff. These came off of an old stove that I took to the scrapyard, and you can see the letters, the numbers are worn off of that thing. The red's worn off of it. This, out of these four here, the one there in the upper left-hand corner there, the upper left-hand side there, that one was really stained. So it was pretty stained, and there was actually some, you can see some little like surface rust around that chrome, and there on the bottom, that one there's got a crack in it. You can see it was repaired. So I was gonna list them higher, but I didn't, and the prices were. I got a fair price. I got I think I got a really fair price for it. So I'm not gonna complain about it. I probably could have listed them higher. Maybe I should have. I don't know, but I'm happy with that price. So I didn't pay nothing for them. So anyway, listed them June 27th, sold them July 2nd, and I got the $40 plus shipping. So next. Hardy's Rise and Shine mug. Let's see. 30 cents. I paid 30 cents for this, and I listed it November 22nd last year. It sat for a while. I did sell it July 2nd. I got $13 free shipping, so that was alright. Don't know. I'd probably pick up another one now because I have the listing. If I had the listing, I could just relist it. But if it goes 3 months and I don't have this listing anymore, get out of there. I don't use Ink Frog, so I can't keep them forever. So I don't like Turbo Lister. Does not work for me. It's just slow and clunky. It freezes. It breaks. It's just bleh. I don't like it. So next, Sorry to go negative there on you. Stuff, but it's just a FisherPrice adapter. Typically, these FisherPrice adapters, they take a little bit to sell, but you can sell them. Some of them sell pretty well. So, or have in the past. I don't know if they still do or not. But this one I paid 79 cents for. I listed it August 10th, 2015, and I have another one that I listed later. So the other one was listed later, but 2015, so almost 2 years. So if you don't have room, don't mess with them. I sold it July 3rd, and I sold it July 3rd. I got $8. Free shipping, so I didn't make much money on it. I do gotta say, I did notice the other day, or yesterday actually, that one of my games that somebody was asking a question about, so they must have been able to find it, but when I tried to find it by searching the title, when I tried to find the one I had listed, it didn't come up. So, and it's at auction, it kind of needs to show up in order to get a bid, but it didn't. It's not showing. So, and then the fellow who was asking questions about it, he wanted me to come down more than I wanted to. He wanted me to change the listing, I think, and I didn't want to. So, I offered him free shipping. I don't think that's good enough. And then I checked his feedback, and he's left a lot of negatives for a lot of other sellers for pretty small reasons. So, and gotten a few negatives himself. So it seems like somebody I didn't want to deal with. So I just blocked him because I don't want to sell to somebody who's going to give me a bunch of problems. And he wasn't happy with my price. So you kind of get a feeling, you get a gut feeling sometimes with some, and that's the first time I think I've ever done that, is block somebody before I actually had a transaction with them. But it wasn't worth it to me. So the game will sell for what I'm asking for it. It's a Star Wars Epic Duels game. It will sell. It'll just probably be September or October or November before it sells for Christmas time. So it's not complete. So whoever is getting it to complete one they have or something along that line. So anyway, next. Lowell Davis. I mean, this is like a bunch of farm animals on it. Cows and pigs and horses and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, this I paid $1 for this. This was listed October 31st last year, and I think I had sent it into Amazon before that, and it didn't sell. So it came back with the rest of the Amazon stuff, and it sold on July 4th. I got $15 plus shipping. So that's a lot better deal than what I would have got on Amazon anyway. So next. Church Street Station. Got these in a bag sale at the Goodwill. They have a section that has just glassware and stuff like that, and usually it's $3 a bag. This was $3 a bag. Might have been $2 a bag, and I basically have it listed as I paid $1 for the pair because. Yeah, there were only 3 things. I bought these, I bought some Tupperware bowls, and I bought some big glasses with, I can't remember what's on them. Something, I think it's a bar in Vegas or Hawaii or something like that. It's big, tall. Might not be a bar. It might be something else. But anyway, so there's really only 3 things in that bag that became listings. So there's 3 different listings. So it's $3. So it's $1 a listing. So basically paid $1 for these, and I listed them actually December 19th last year. So sold them July 5th, and I got $15 plus shipping on these too. So $15 seems to be my thing. $15, $20 seems to be my thing. So I should try for more, but if it's worth it, it is. I kind of am pretty good about knowing about my research on what prices are at. These maybe I think there was other ones up, so pretty sure. Anyway, next. VeggieTales, and these came from the niche too. It was either a 3 or I think it was a $3 bag lot that I bought videotapes that day. So altogether, actually, with the other ones, with these and other ones that I got that day that I fit into the bag, it was $1.57 for all these. That's the way to buy videotapes. If If you're gonna buy VHS tape, that's the way to do it. $1.57. So I listed them May 11th and sold them July 5th. I got $20 free shipping on them. The shipping was probably $5, so medium mail. So you're not gonna make a killing on them, but there is some money to be made there, and they're not that difficult. They're easy to ship, really, as long as you have the right size boxes. I put them in poly bags and then put them inside a box. Just it looks nice, presents better when somebody opens it up and sees that I put them in there. So next, and this is just fishing line. Let's see. 2 of them. They bought 2, so I paid $1 for the pair, 50 cents each, and listed them April 2nd, sold them July 6th, and I got $17.50 free shipping, which was nice. It's nice when at least 2 of them sell at a time instead of just 1. It makes it a little more profitable that way. So next, and this little Dot and Daisy ruby glass toothpick holder, Marilyn Glass Company. I learned logos on this one. It took me a little bit to find the logo. Here, I'll show it to you. Somebody else had it up, said it was Westmoreland. That's not a Westmoreland mark. I know what a Westmoreland mark is, and that ain't it. So I shared with them that it wasn't, and it actually still had a candle inside it. Anyway, it sold for, well, I paid 79 cents at the Goodwill. I listed it May 30th, sold it July 6th, and I got $15 free shipping. So shipping was $2.77, I think. Next, the Olsen Twins. Yeah, they still sell. These were listed for a while, and I didn't think they were going to. I was looking up something one day, and I knew that these weren't selling anymore. But then I looked and I saw that they were selling. So it must have just been a little spot there where they were selling. So anyways, or I might have priced it too high for what I had, but I kept adding to it. I think it was just the clamshell ones, and then I added a few more to that. So there was 9 of them. I paid $3.50, so probably feel like 50 cents a piece for them. So anyway, I listed them August 14th last year. Sold. It took almost a year. July 6th, and I got $20 free shipping. So medium mail again. Next, Geo Tracks. This sold at auction, but they canceled. They canceled for it. They wanted to cancel. They wanted me to cancel, but it was within the last 12 hours, so I couldn't cancel. And I don't want to cancel their bid anyway because I gotta pay fees if I kick their bid. So I didn't want to kick their bid. So I waited till it sold, and then I just canceled it, and that'll work. They still haven't answered to cancel, but it doesn't matter. It'll just cancel anyway. So so I paid 38 cents for the lot, and listed on March 7th, sold July 7th for $20. But again, I canceled it, so I got to relist that. Next, and hopefully this guy's happy with this. I don't have a thing to measure the threads on it. He asked me what the threads were, and I don't have a tool to measure it, so I didn't answer that question. I'd asked a previous question about it, but I'd answered a previous question from him about it, but I couldn't answer that one, and then it ended, and he did end up bidding on it, so I'm hoping he's happy with it. I shipped it out basically I put it in the mailbox, so I shipped it within an hour of him paying, and it went out that day too, because I beat the mailman. So copper spigot, I didn't pay nothing for it. Actually, it was in a box of stuff that was in my yard sale, but I don't know, I have no idea where it came from. It might have come out of, now that I think about it, it came out of a barn I cleaned out 2 years ago. That's where it came from. So listed it May 1st, sold it July 7th, I got $10 plus shipping. Next, Dremel, sold 2 of them, which was nice. The last 2 I had, they're all gone, so I don't have to deal with these anymore. I paid $1 a piece for them. Listed June 10th last year, sold July 7th, $15.18, free shipping. Next. FoodSaver vacuum canisters. Just the canisters, that's all there is there. And I paid $1.50. Oh, I thought they would sell a lot faster. I listed them October 5th last year, sold them June 7th. Got $24 plus shipping on those. And the last is Art Spiegelman. I guess you say mouse. Is that how it's pronounced? Mouse. Is it mouse? Or mouse? Some kind of graphic comic book. I know there's the swastika thing on there, but it's not. It's obviously not promoting Nazism. If you're a Nazi, I don't mean that offensively. If you're not a Nazi, just just somebody's art, I don't think it glorifies Nazism, the old Nazism. I don't think it glorifies it. So I didn't really look into it too much. So $1. I paid $1 for the pair. These came from the niche as well, and it was a bag sale. So listed them June 23rd, sold July 7th, and I got $20 free shipping. And I actually paid priority flat rate for these because comics, graphic novels probably could have gone medium mail, but I think there was advertising in them. So anyway, I paid flat rate envelopes of $5.75, I think. So anyway, I paid $37 for everything that I sold this week, and my gross sales were $438, almost $39, and minus the canceled one, so I ended up my net sales for the week were $418.76. So that's that. So anyway, I appreciate you watching to the very end. If you have watched to the very end, if you haven't watched to the very end, then you don't hear me talking to you right now. So if you have watched to the very end, I appreciate that, and I just want to encourage you to hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, hit the subscribe button anyway. And no, if you didn't, then of course not. But you should have. If you stayed this long, you should have enjoyed it. Anyway, and I appreciate if you just go ahead and hit the like button right now. That'd be great. So, all right, I'm gonna take off. You have a great day. Thanks for watching, and keep listening. Bye-bye.